Most of the conservators are women. 60% of conservators are working on polychromies. They use solvents, about 20 solvents, alone or in combination. They use solvents during all the states of conservation. That's mean for cleaning, removing varnish, and retouching. That's mean that they use solvent during all their professional life. In the solvent, we can have in the saturated hydrocarbons solvents, hexane, for the example, is the worst one. He provokes, he goes on the long nerves and can provoke polyneurosis. In the aromatic, benzene has been substituted with toluene, which is a very highly neurotoxic toxicity, and provokes memory, concentration, and psychic alterations. Benzene, we can find benzene now in hydrocarbon solvents, in mixtures, and it's very difficult to know if there's benzene in the mixtures because they have different names in different countries. They can we speak about white spirit, naphtha, ligrine, and they can both contain xylene, toluene, or hexane. In the family of the halogenated solvents, they are all toxic for liver and kidneys. They are often carcinogenic for animals and prove to be for the humans too. For example, the tricloethylene is classified as carcinogenic in 2A. That means that he's with animals and probably for humans. In the family of the amides, for example, the dimethylformamide is hepatotoxic and reprotoxic. That means that we have some problem of sterility and malformations with children. The alcohol are slightly irritants for the skin, eye, and mucous membranes. And methanol is the worst one, is by far the most toxic because it attacks the long nerves, and especially the optical nerves and the retina. The ketones are generally not very toxic but very flammable, but the methylbutyl ketone is one of the most toxic one and can induce in the long run loss of sensitivity, aggraving into motor dysfunction and polyneurosis. The methylethyl ketone, we observe some maternal and phototoxicity. In the family of esters, the acetates are generally not very toxic, but unfortunately few data exist concerning them. We can find also polluants into artifacts or in monuments. We estimate that more than 70% of the conservators have been exposed for a high level of lead. The lead is present in monuments, it's present in painting, in preparations, in adhesives, in glass, ceramics, pigments, and quite everywhere. The lead it's a real poison, it's very dangerous. We have some professional illness, like we call it Saturnis. It attacks quite everything, blood, bones, intestines, kidney, reproductive and nervous systems. And it's very dangerous for pregnant women because it's accumulate and can goes for the children's. Most of the solvents, quite all the solvents, are very dangerous for pregnant women because they are all cross the placenta barrier. In the collection of natural history collection, we can find a lot of very toxic products as mercury, lead, arsenic. What else? Formol, forget, and stones with radioactivity. And at least in pigments, we have also a lot of toxic, like arsenic, mercury, chromats, cobalt, cadmium, and again lead.